Yo, what is up there, guys? It's the Wiz back at it again with another Kingdom Hearts Melody of Memory news and information video right here, right now. So let's get right to it. All right, we got quite the interesting details. Yo, wait till we get to that last one, but let's start off slow. So let's begin with number 1. There are 20 plus playable characters in the game, which account for the 4 main teams and the Disney characters. So that's interesting. We're actually considering the Disney characters playable characters. Let's go ahead and do a head count. So from what we know, we have the Destiny trio, the Wayfinder trio, Sora, Donald, and Goofy group, and the Dream Drop Distance group with Riku and the 2 Dream Eaters. So that makes it 12. As far as Disney characters go, we've seen Beast, Simba, Hercules, Mulan, Aladdin, and Mickey is going to be a summon as well. I'm assuming Ariel will also be a character, even though we actually haven't seen her yet, but that brings our count to 19. And I'd assume the rest are most likely going to be Disney characters. One of them is most likely going to be Jack Skellington. We do see Halloween Town in the trailer, so I like to assume he's going to be there. Maybe we'll even get Peter Pan. I don't remember seeing Peter Pan's world, but seeing as how there is going to be 31 Disney worlds, I'm sure your boy will definitely make an appearance. But continuing on, there are no costume changes available, and the characters will have the same appearance they had during their respective adventures to reflect these past versions of themselves. To be honest, changing costumes wasn't really something I was expecting. I mean, that would be a nice little gimmick, but seeing as how most of these characters would technically only have like one alternate outfit, except for Sora, who has like a billion different options, but I don't think this feature is really necessary. Plus, not to mention, I mean, I guess time-wise, it wouldn't really make much sense to see, you know, Xion with her brand new Kingdom Hearts 3 outfit, chilling in, like, you know, the world of darkness and whatnot. Yeah, I mean, I get it, but now that I think about it, man, I kind of would have liked to have something like that, but it's okay. I mean, you know, then we would have had to go ahead and make Kingdom Hearts 2 assets for everything. But regardless, speaking of the teams, you cannot build your own team. The trios are all preset. Now, this was my biggest question. I think this was actually answered earlier, but I guess I missed it. I find that to be so very unfortunate because it's such a small and simple gimmick. You'd think it would have be an issue. I mean, narratively, I can see why, but man, the replay value would have been so much more sweeter if I could have had my Aqua, Xion, and Sora dream team, but I guess it's not gonna happen. But let us continue on. Next up, there are close to 800 collectible cards that you can collect. Man, I'm so glad I'm not a completionist, but with this game being on the Switch, you know, always on the go, this might be the first time I actually do something like that. But let us continue on. Songs can be unlocked by progressing through the game, and once obtained, they will be available in other modes at any time. Few are only available through item synthesis, but it will be easy for players to access the entire playlist. Alright, sounds pretty good. Continuing on, in PvP mode, players can use 10 different kinds of tricks against their opponents, such as HP change, trick drainer, stealth enemy, phantom enemy, hide guide, hide enemy, and etc. These cannot be countered, but the more proficient you become with the game, the faster you'll be able to fill your own gauge and retaliate. Near the end of the song, you'll be able to use 2 tricks at once to further sabotage your opponent. Oh man, this sounds like it can get really hectic. I'm talking like, you know, Mario Kart over here, blue shell status. Yo, people are gonna start losing friends after this game. But now let's go ahead and talk about the big one. When asked if the new story elements are playable, Nomura replied, not really. Oof, so I guess that means Rip Kairi final boss battle? I mean, I'm sure there will be a final boss, no doubt, which I'm going to assume might actually be Xehanort, seeing as how this game is a legit recap of everything that has transpired, and it's being narrated by Kairi. So yeah, respectfully, it would make sense for Xehanort to be the final boss, since that's the end of the story, and where our new journey begins with Melody of Memory. But ultimately, it looks like this means that Kairi fight against the hooded figure isn't gonna be happening. I mean, it still could, we just aren't gonna be playing as it. At this point, I feel like this is just gonna be one of those things where Kairi is gonna be swinging her Keyblade at the mysterious character, and it'll just be that one swing, and a mysterious hooded figure will just like teleport behind Kairi or something. Man, the irony of having a Kairi focused game with her in the cover and everything, and she's not even playable. I mean, what? I mean, obviously, this is just Melody of Memory. It's just like, you know, a little dessert before we get into the big stuff. So we still could get that, like, you know, big Project Oath game with, like, Kairi and Riku and maybe Roxas Playable. I'm still crossing my fingers for that. But I mean, I also wasn't really expecting any Kingdom Hearts 3 gameplay, seeing as how this is very heavily focused on rhythm, but I thought if anything, maybe it would be a rhythm fight style, mainly because the trophy list does show a picture of Kairi with her Keyblade that you get after completing the story, but I guess not. Nomura did say that the story elements isn't going to be really groundbreaking, but will set the seeds, you know, some little hints as to the future of the series. I feel like this mysterious hooded person might be like a messenger boy as of some sorts, like telling Kairi what she needs to do next. Like if it actually is the Masters of Masters, which at this point it probably is. Nomura pretty much kind of confirmed it at this point, saying that the title MOM and the Masters of Masters isn't just a coincidence. It's all according to plan. And the funniest one was when he said, well, yeah, it's pretty obvious, duh. So if it is him, he's probably going to guide Kairi on what to do next. We saw from the latest Kingdom Hearts Union Cross update that the Masters has a plan, obviously, but it's one that's going to take a really long time, and he's planning everything out perfectly. So maybe he wants to help Kairi find Sora, or plot twist, Kairi is actually screwing up his plans, so maybe he's going to like kind of scare her, give her a warning or something like that. Like, haha, let's see if you can actually defy my ultimate plan that I've been conjuring up for like the past 1,000 years or whatever. But aside from the Masters of Masters, the only other option that I can think of would be Apprentice Terranord, seeing as how he kind of scarred Kairi for life. The Keyblade Graveyard, you know, also not to mention he did kidnap Kairi and threw her to the Ocean Sky Worlds. But looking at the mysterious hooded figure, I mean, Terranord technically did put his arms around his back, and this mysterious character also has his arms around the back. Plus, not to mention the trailer did say his final plans. Well, according to my Kingdom Hearts knowledge, Sora and the rest of the gang don't really know anything about the Masters of Masters, so I'm assuming their final plan is most likely talking about Apprentice Terranord, which, you know, makes sense to me. Honestly, Terranord is going to be the next runner-up, but last but not least, it could be an evil, corrupted Sora of some kind. I mean, hey, did you see the trailer? Your boy's not looking too good over here now. Like a Sora, I'm expecting a Sora something, maybe it's just like a false illusion, or I mean that's the other thing too, this could all be in Kairi's head. I mean, go figure, a game called Melody of Memory. Nah, but seriously, I don't know, it's gotta be one of the three characters. Man, it's just one dude in the hood and this guy has to be going crazy. But guys, regardless, looks like we are literally just gonna have to watch and see. Get that popcorn ready, boys, for those of you that are gonna watch it on YouTube. The game is only like 10 hours long, so I doubt you have to wait that long, but man, you know I gotta spend $60 on this rhythm game. Come on, yo, 800 cards you gotta collect, replaying all the worlds. Oh, it's gonna be good time. But I can see why a lot of people might just be like, nah, I'm gonna wait for a sale on something. I don't know, I feel like a lot of people that says they're not gonna get this game are low-key gonna get this game one way or another. You're probably gonna wait for that sale, but it looks like this isn't going to be a major necessity right out of the gate, because like Nomura said, like, I put a new story over here, but, you know, keep expectations low. It's not going to be really mind-breaking, but Nomura does say a lot of things, so who knows? This could be the most revolutionary thing we ever see, especially if the hooded figure actually reveals his face, and it is the Masters of Masters, and whoa, we're going to be losing our minds. Boy, this does not help with the fact that Japan is getting the game 2 days earlier. Oh, you all better hide inside your bunkers. But this game also isn't even going to be getting a secret ending, so yeah, I don't know. I'm a little bit suspicious here. But then again, there are plenty of Kingdom Hearts games that don't have a secret ending, so again, we'll just have to wait and see. So guys, that is basically going to be it for this video. What I want to know in the comment section below is, of course, A, what do you think of all the news in regards to Melody of Memory? Who in the world is this mysterious hooded figure? I mean, Nomura pretty much basically confirmed this is Masters of Masters. I don't know why we're overthinking these things. We tend to do that a lot. I mean, the man's even saying it himself, so I don't know. With Kingdom Hearts, you can never be too careful. Always got to stay on your toes over here. And also what I want to know in the comment section below is, you know, Melody of Memory, do you plan on picking it up? And if you are going to be picking it up, which system will you be getting it for? Are you going to be getting it for the Nintendo Switch? Heck yeah, boys. Are you going to be getting it for the PS4? Absolutely, boys. I got to get both of them. Or are you going to be getting it for the Xbox One? So, you know, guys, leave all your comments in the comment section below. If you like the video, make sure to give it a big, massive thumbs up, as it helps me the channel out quite immensely. You're already, you can follow me on my Twitter. Same thing as my YouTube channel, which is Ed the Wiz. I'm also on Instagram, which is MattSwag12345, where I post all the good stuff. So until next time, guys, I'm going to go ahead and say, bye, pal. We'll see you soon.